I could say like one thing I really changed on is just like the confidence in my own production or like my own loops, like because I produce a lot. So like, and I mixed it, mixed most of it. So like just that, just like where I could really, if I lock in on some shit, like I could really like do a whole project like low key by myself. Not by myself, but like mostly like I could.
You confirm your self-sufficiency. Like, you know that you can lock. That's cool. That's also, like a thing that's very prevalent throughout the album is this concept of love, and like even love kind of goes through a series of trials and tribulations that black people and that you and that your peers go through. This is the canvas that you're painting, and do you feel like the image of love that you created on that album, do you feel like it holds up in like the real world? Did you feel like you went into an idealistic place, or did you tap into things that you confirmed like love is here? Because I feel like it's not sometimes. And it's like,
love might be forever changing. So like I've experienced all the love that I guess I rapped about, but like it's definitely like sometimes more so in the past than it is now. But like yeah, it was like idealistic, but it was also just like from real like moments, like where I remember that was fine, and I appreciate that, and like, or like damn, I wish it was like that, but I appreciate what's going on right now. So that's a problem.
Nice. But in regards to the content though, like what did you tap into a specific moment? Or memory, or
nah, it was just like that whole ensley was made because my dad and my cousin in 2 different times in the same visit of me swooping Cincinnati and Birmingham, the same like little vacay or whatever, they said the same shit to me. They was like, yo, you need to get back rapping. You need to rap about some your family shit, rap about some real shit, rap about some odd shit. You need to slow the shit down. Nigga, you talking too fast. You doing all this weird nigga shit. You need to like, do some like shit that we can relate to. They both said the same shit while they were drunk and faded. And like my cousin was on coke, my dad was fucked up. So like niggas was like both.
But they were still speaking the truth.
They were still speaking truth, yeah. And I was like, word, facts. Because my niggas said that. Logia said that. Fly Anakin said that. Like a bunch of my niggas have said, bro, you need to make some rap shit.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, that's how I heard you. I was like, yo, when you gonna rap it?
So on the intro track, Ensley, you sample Daisy D.
You talking about the nigga talking mad shit?
And it ends with this album is for the poor black motherfucker living in the goddamn ghetto. And I'm curious about like politically in a time that it seems the middle class, maybe even black middle class, is hyper visible. What about the poor black motherfucker interests you?
And shit, that's me. So like, I don't know. That shit is me. So I was just, with Ensley, I was just trying to make something mad personal. So I was like, where I'm at right now, I'm mad broke. And there's a lot of niggas that's broke. And I just don't like, you know this, I just don't like fucking like niggas that just get some bread or like get some fame and just like change it type shit. So like, that was what that skit was about.
Yeah. I mean, it also seems like
it was a perfect intro too.
Important for you to talk about or center that narrative. You know what I mean? And I'm also interested in the way in which, like, by the time we get to Stay Sane, I'm hearing this, like, this story about what it is to live and be poor and black, living in the city. You know what I mean? Like, you're taking a train and, like, you could be anywhere. I'm from New York. You could be, you know, in South Africa. You riding the blue train. You could be in you know, Ensley,
South Africa
Alabama,
got a train?
they got a train.
That's fine.
And
niggas gotta get out there. That's fine.
and you know, like, I want to hear you talk more about that, like the everyday living of being somebody poor, black, in a city, and why that's important for you to center, other than the personal. Like, why do you think, as this album is resonating with a lot of people, like, why do you think that's the case?
Oh shit, I don't know. It's relatable. It's It's a lot of niggas. Like niggas and family members that's like going through most of what Ensley is about. Like, it's a lot of niggas going through that shit. So I just feel like niggas resonate on that too. Like, and it's mad like niggas that came from like Christian backgrounds and the church shit. And like church is really like an influence on Ensley. So it's like, I feel like it's that too. Like, and it's like, word, yeah, I didn't hear niggas say this before. But it's like on raps. So it's like, nah, I don't fuck with it. I don't really know though. I ain't know niggas was gonna fuck with it like this. Like, this like the most solo shit. I don't know. Like, just, I don't know. I ain't know niggas gonna fuck with it like that. But it's fire.
Once again, bro, congratulations on this project.
My nigga.
A question that I have is really like certain works that artists embark on or like get themselves immersed into, depending on like the relative value of the work to them, or like maybe their intent will sometimes like spawn like a change in them. And it's like that, even the severity within that change like varies. So I'm saying, do you feel like you've changed from like going through the process of this project? Like, and if so, how? If not, why not?
Exactly.
Pray every day.
Wait, pray every day.
And I've mentioned this to both you and Liv on separate occasions, but like when you two lock in, like, it's some of my favorite music.
The Livs. The fucking Livs. That's my baby. That's my little sister. Like, she's the fires, nigga. She's so crazy.
But going into making the track, did you already have her in mind for it, or you like?
She was there.
Okay.
She was there. We was at Light Studio, and Ali was there too, but he didn't rap his verse there. He sat on it for a minute. Sat on that shit for a minute. And like a week before, I was about to like, yo, I might drop this shit. He's like, alright, got you. Then he recorded that shit. And that's his first time like getting on the mic in so long. Like, so like, but yeah, Liv was there. I was like, yo, let's sing on this shit. She like, I got you. And she sung on that shit. We also made another slapper that's just video only. It's on her Twitter. It's called I think it's called like Damn Gone Again Man the Club. It's like booty bitches essentially. Like, that shit crazy. That shit slap, nigga. Pray every day was just like, yeah, niggas like, yo, I gotta pray more. Like, I gotta make a track about praying. Cause nigga, I gotta make a whole tape about praying. Cause niggas don't pray. So I gotta, yeah. A lot of niggas don't pray when they get food. That shit weird. So yeah.
So when I hear Ensley, you see gold on the album cover. You hear it referenced several times throughout the course of the album. There's several songs with gold.
Well, it's a lot of reasons, but like where I am present right now, like I really fuck with gold. Like not on some like nigga shit. Like damn, back when Hot Boys was like, you know, Master P was like rocking like, you know, just fly as fuck. Like that's what niggas looked up to and shit. So like, but just growing up, just like aunties with gold teeth and like, you know, just old head niggas, just gold teeth, like drug dealers with gold teeth. and just back, like on some African shit, like niggas just, we've been rocking gold, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just really wanted to show that, cause like, I feel like that's like a symbolism of like, just black people, like, you know what I'm saying? We flashy, we shine, we reflect the sun, you know what I'm saying? And when the sun hit us, work the calf, when the sun hit, like, that shit, like, niggas just glow. So it's like, I don't know, I wanted to do that. I really fuck with gold. Black people look good as fucking gold too. Like black people look mad good in gold. Especially when like niggas be having rings and the rollies and shit. Like niggas be looking fly. Like that nigga getting money.
You know, the album, the thoughts, the ideas, and the concepts of the songs have been like simmering for a while, or festering for a while. But you completed it during your time here in New York. What was it about New York that enabled you to finalize the project?
The niggas I worked with, like that was here, like Jasper, Slauson, Malone, Mike, Masai, a few niggas, low key. Like I don't know, and it's just being out here just. I don't know, I low-key probably could have finished it anywhere, but being out here was just perfect. Like, that was just the perfect place to make that shit. Like, cause I've been trying to make a rap tape, like, for a minute. And I just couldn't just rap. You know what I'm saying? On Ensley, like, I was like, it's like, I got 2 harmonies on that whole shit. like, it ain't no singing, like, it's just me rapping. I've been trying to make that shit forever. And it just felt mad, like regular to make that shit in New York. Cause, I don't know. Oh! Hello? Who is it?
Way to go.
Skin made to go, Nate B. That's that nigga.
I don't know.
Like made Pray Every Day too. Nate B. Skin made to go. That was just some quick shit I made for the album, but I had those lyrics. I had those lyrics for like another beat that I made, but I didn't really fuck with the song. And that song's just mad beautiful. I wanted some guitar shit. Some like straight guitar, like pretty shit.
Some subtle organic shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some pretty colors type shit.
And then we got that bag. What is that from? Was that a recording?
Yeah, I was
as
recording
well?
from the homie's church.
Yeah.
And I made. And yeah. That was fun.
So I want to talk about your philosophies on friendship, on family. I know we spoke a little bit about that, but
Yo, wait. Speaking about friendship, nigga, your outfit is fly.
thank you.
You look like straight up out the Matrix. Like when you looking at the screen, like you just popped up. That is fire. That's fire.
But you know, throughout the project, you hear this thread of like, yo, you know, my friends are they're kings, they're queens, they're gods. You know, I'm out here, I'm working. I get the sense that like you're working not only to inspire or to to provide for your family, but also like your friends and people that you care about. And you know, I don't often hear you know, lyrics so strongly and so consistently speak to the idea of keeping those around you close in that way. And I just want to hear you speak a little bit about, you know, how that's sort of grounding you as you grow as an artist, how that has inspired this project even.
Word. I mean, just like shit. It's probably like just like going to mad funerals, low key, and it's like just like that whole experience. So like your family reunions, like really being like funerals, like, and you not having no family reunion. Like I had one family reunion, I was like 2 years old. I don't remember that shit. And like them all my other family reunions was like funerals. Like that's the only time like the whole family like got together and shit. So like that's when I would meet cousins and shit at funerals and shit. So like just that part, and then getting older and being like looking at your family and being like, damn, all the niggas who held that shit together gone. Like it's up to like the niggas like low key us, cause like our parents stubborn as fuck. So it's like it's low key up to like niggas my age or like my big cousin or some shit. So it's like that part, and then also just like homies dying, niggas committing suicide and shit. Then had that. So it's like that part. And then it's like also knowing niggas who moms died. And it's like, yo, call your moms. Like my mom's passed right now. Like I'll be crashed. Like so it's like that part, and it's like death really like a big reason. And like just tapping in, like making sure you tapping in and shit. Cause like when they're gone, like they still here, but you can't call that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that part. And I just fuck with my friends. My friends and all my family is mad lit. Like everybody in this room crazy. So it's like just like appreciating that, and like speaking on appreciating that shit.
Proud/pray.
Proud/pray. That shit was produced by Budgie, and then the other half was produced by Ade Hakeem, and that shit was fire. Niggas just made that shit, and that shit was fire. Niggas just, I don't know. Niggas made that shit low key quick. I made that my first time kicking with Budgie, and I just found out my little sister just graduated. So I was like super, you know what I'm saying? She got the bag, so I was like mad happy for her. And he had showed me that beat, and I was like, word, that's how I rap about that shit.
What about On God?
On God. On God. That's about all the women that I really, really fuck with in my life. Like, it's about my mom, it's about my aunt, it's about my ex.
Is your grandma mentioned?
It's about my grandma. Yeah, just all the women that's like played an important role in my life.
Birmingham Skies.
Birmingham Sky.
You say, my nigga Eddie Kendrick remind me of Love and Time. So when we're listening to this album, all the loops and the samples that it took to create this album, are these records that you grew up with? Like when you see your mom and pop dancing together on a Friday night or cleaning the crib together on a Sunday? Like are they from specific moments in time? Or was just things that felt good when you were digging?
Nah, facts. Nah, it was a couple. It's a couple samples that was like, yeah, this feels mad good. But like Birmingham Skies, bruh, when my pop was drunk, he played like certain cuts, and he'd be like just in my head, like in my face, like with the lyrics and shit, and like Eddie Kendrick's Cannot, which is the sample for Birmingham Skies, that's like one of those cuts. So like I've always wanted to sample that shit, but like I was just like, that shit just too good to sample. But then like, yeah, I sampled it on the SP, and then I was like, yo, I got it. And I was like, I gotta rap about my pop. And then I like rap about that shit. But like, it was a couple cuts that I just sampled just to sample. But a lot of the sample choices was like premeditated. Like, you know, like, and all like aligned with like how I was raised type shit.
And you know, you mentioned your pops, and he's a big topic of discussion on the project. Growing up, how long did it take you to realize that for him drinking wasn't only necessarily recreation, that it was something that he was actually like battling with, which is something that you address a lot on the project?
That shit forever. Like you always know, but like as you get older, like that shit like get more and more like annoying, or like it get more and more like I'm able to see that shit, like, and the whole family be able to see that shit. So like niggas just be like, I don't know, yeah, just like as the years progress, like since like 2015, 2016. Just like really seeing that shit. But I never rapped about that shit till now. So like, it just took me a minute to like, I didn't even want to rap about that shit. Like low key. But like, just this past year, I was just like damn bro, this shit, it was just on my head heavy type shit. So I was just like, let me just rap about this shit. I ain't trying to keep rapping about that shit.
But you rap about it though. Is it therapeutic, like you say what you say, and after you put the project out, is it a weight lifted? Or on the flip side, does he hear it and then it creates tension between you and him?
He ain't heard it yet, low key. He just heard Be Kool-Aid Brown like a week ago, or like 2 weeks ago. And he hit me with that shit. He was like, bro, this shit crazy. Like he was like showing love, but he ain't heard all the way that shit. My mom heard that stuff, and she really fuck with it.
Man. And how was she with you, like, not necessarily airing out family business, but you know, in the neighborhoods we're really from, we like keep those things close to
she really appreciate. Like, my mom ain't never heard no tape. She ain't never heard none of my music except for like my first tape, and she ain't like it because I was cussing too much. So like, this is the first shit she ever fucked with, and she like, oh yeah, I hear what you saying. That's good. She rapping about that. Like, I don't know, she like the content.
Okay.
So like, cause it's relatable. It's slow. It ain't. A lot of niggas be like, you rapping too fast. I don't understand what you be saying sometimes. Like a lot of my family members, it's like that with my music. So like, this mad slow. You get like hear like what I'm saying and shit. So that's cool. But yeah, I got one. My mama fuck with this, so I got one. I got one on my like, alright.
Oh, let me get that right.
Goals and smiles.
Masai.
Last
name David produced that shit, and Masai just ate that shit up. I was just like, cause like I just fuck with Masai, so I was like, bro, I need you on this. I need you to do something. I told her that I was like, bro, I need you on something. I'm gonna make some beats or just go through some shit when you come over. And then she just pulled up, wrote that shit there, and then I wrote my verse right after hers.
Yeah.
Well, I wrote it while we wrote together,
Okay.
but I recorded right after.
Gotcha. So it is as it is.
Yeah.
Manic.
That's my cousin Pete talking his shit. That nigga sound like. That nigga put me on the Dungeon Family. That was like, that nigga stuffed that shit in my head. Like, the importance of Dungeon Family, like, to the South. Like, yeah, he like talk like that, bro. He sound like the Dungeon Family skit, bro. Like, that's just how that nigga
All
talk.
the time.
Yeah, like, all the time. Like, every song I was like, bro, I recorded like an hour of us, like, kicking it, and I just used, like, that 3 minutes. Like,
You just got mad excess of that in the chamber.
yeah, like he's like talking this shit, bro. This is just crazy. But that was I produced.
You think about the possibility of it, because I believe that it doubles as like a neo-black anthem of sorts. It's kind of like a map road to like El Dorado type shit for people. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, it's kind of meditative, and it shows accountability for like levels of strife that we all go through. It holds people accountable for it. But it doesn't also leave people on a note of despair either. It like allows people to like grieve and like come to terms with that and begin to like heal. And all those things are kind of like those are the core things that a people needs to be able to get into the critical thinking mind state, to begin to want to like take steps to liberate themselves. So it's like, did you do that intentionally? Have you heard anything about that? How does that make you feel?
That's the first time I heard some shit like that. Niggas definitely hit me and was like, yo, this album, like, yeah, nigga, like, this shit,
Like, it's bigger than Ensley.
Yeah, nah, it's
like, it's crazy.
It's relatable. It's like, I don't know, it's like, cause it got so much shit, like, from different aspects, such as black, white, like, that, like, you can't, like, yeah, I don't know, like, you know one of these songs, like, you know what I'm saying, like, so it's like, I don't really, yeah, I didn't really, like, intentionally go do that crazy shit, like, the El Dorado, like, I didn't, bro, I was just like, bro, this is my shit before I drop my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the shit I'm gonna drop before I drop the shit that I've been working on for like a long ass time. Since I'm on this nigga, like just a long ass time. So like, I don't know, like, yeah, I didn't know it was gonna do this shit. But like, I'm happy it did. Cause it's like work. Yeah, nigga. Like, and I did this low-key by myself. Like, with the niggas I made it with, and me. So it's like, there wasn't no middleman type shit. I bought the tapes myself. I got the videos done myself. So it's like, that whole shit, like, yeah.
Facts. My last question is, if it wasn't like gold, what would be the color? Like, if you peel back the layers of the vessel, like the thing that's radiating underneath it, like what color do you think that is? Because I feel like for me, just to give you like, I don't know, grasp where I'm trying to go, it's like I feel like Ensley is like a very staunch gold, but like it has like inner lines of like a scarlet hue. Like it's very warm. It's like gold underneath over like a fire.
What?
And it's like, so I mean, like, but for you it doesn't have to be that. So it's like what invigorates Ensley? Like what's coursing through the gold vessel?
It's like sky blue.
That, like a piece.
Sky blue, yeah. That's what I see.
Facts. Golden skies.
Birmingham sky.
Hey. Congratulations again on that shit.
Thank you,
There's
baby.
no such thing as a limit.
Fucking love you, bro.
Yeah. Love you.
That too.
Stay sane.
Stay same, navy blue. That's that nigga, bro. Yeah, stay sane. Stay sane was fire. Recording that was probably like the dopest low key experience. Like I had the sample, and then I gave it to Navy Blue, and he chopped that shit, and then we just made that shit. We wrote that shit. That was during the time of my I was practicing Ramadan, so I was like, I wasn't smoking, I wasn't doing shit. I was so clear. Navy Blue was smoking mad weed. I met Tebe that day. That nigga Earl Sweatshirt, he came through, and that nigga was smoking mad herb, and like it was just mad weed. And I even said a bar. I was like smoking in the basement. Or like I forgot what I said, cause I rap a lot. But like, but yeah, that shit was like, it was just like that moment was just fire. Cause I was just so like clear-headed, and it was just dope. That's a dope moment like happening. And then recorded that shit, and then had to dip for it. Had to dip, do Postmates after that shit.
And Time and Space comes next.
With Mike, God, Mike produced that shit. We recorded that shit. Damn. That's all we did. Yeah, that's all we did. I just went over that nigga crib one day and just we recorded that slap. And then that's him singing. That's him on the background of it too. But yeah, that shit's a slap. Mike is crazy. My production is stupid. Like, that shit is crazy. That was on Key. That was on my like Miami shit, my Uncle Luke shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But on that record though, which I was hoping to get to, you have this line where you say, "Niggas can't think past lunch."
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Short term.
Yeah. But the irony in that line, though, right? You pick this life as an artist, and then you've been honest about your artistry and then your current circumstances. So you talk about being homeless at different points, or you talk about chasing the bag so that your mom, your dad, and your sister could worry less about life's stresses. But what gives you the courage and the idea that and the patience that pursuing this art is what's gonna help secure all of those things for you?
It's the only shit that I'm honest with. Honestly good, that I'll honestly give a fuck about. This art shit. And the art shit divides or multiplies and goes into so much other shit. But you can use art to put some shit in the hood to where the hood got somewhere to do art at. And or you can, art can get you to Japan, get you a crazy bag, you bring that bag back and get a house. Or you know what I'm saying? It's just, art can just, I don't know, art shit is fire, and that's the only shit that I'm low-key good at, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, yeah. I fuck with, I don't even know if I answered your question. Dead ass.
Nah, you good. But the word honest has come up a bunch today. But in your music, I see honesty, I see vulnerability. But again, in the neighborhoods that we're coming from, we're not afforded to be those things all the time. So what?
And pray every day. Pray every day was just, oh my bad.
Yeah, we'll get back to that.
To go back, Pray every day was just I don't know, that bar is niggas really, really gotta start thinking long term. Dead ass, we could have been killed gentrification. Not on some Kanye shit, some welfare mentality shit, but black people really gotta start thinking long term. So we could just kill this shit. Cause we could have been bought all our shit up. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for us to do that shit, but to the niggas that have the bag to do this shit, niggas always be alright nigga, get your bag, move up out the hood. Leave that shit. It's nah, we gotta start you know what I'm saying? Put money back into that shit. But that's what that bar is low key about. Yeah.
No, but I wanted to touch on the honesty and the vulnerability, just because where we're from, and just being black men in general. It's about keeping up the appearance of being strong and always being up and always being good. But in your music and just in your real life, I see you be honest and I see you be vulnerable. Where does that come from for you? Who let you know that that was okay?
My dad. My dad be wild. And he always be nigga, we kiss niggas. We kiss niggas, not family. He be give me a kiss, in front of mad niggas and shit, just faded. And just my mom too, low-key, she no, I don't even know. Probably my dad. But my dad was I don't give a fuck. Just do you. Just do you fully. That shit. Yeah.
Outlet with Ted.
Outlet.
Get in the camera, nigga.
It's this nigga birthday, nigga. We recording this on this nigga's birthday, nigga.
I didn't even know that. Thank you.
Yeah, Ted made that beat, bro. That shit was slapping. He made this shit. We made most of the shit in that studio. I made most of Ensley in high school. And then Ted made that beat. The shit was crazy. And I rapped on it like after he was done. Like, and then I was like, bro, we gonna send it to the mic. And I sent it to Mike. And then that nigga low key recorded it that day. Or like the day after.
Yeah, it was mad quick.
Yeah, it was mad quick.
Then you did the little shit at the end.
Yeah, and like the little chop, the little, when they go, I did that. But yeah, Ted did the important shit. Like, I just did this thing up. And then, yeah, that shit was crazy. That was, I love that song. Performing that song at the release show was fucking crazy. That shit was tight. But yeah.
And then Trauma. Yeah.
Trauma was a song that I just added on last minute. I was trying to get Madani on that shit, but he couldn't give me his verse soon enough. But yeah, I was like, fuck it. Alright, cool. And Trauma was just, yeah. Trauma was fire. I don't know. Trauma was just me rapping. It's like about like important shit, like homie shit. And like I could just do that. So I was just like, I low key freestyled it. Like that's why I don't even remember what mine was. So I was just like, I need one more track. Like, I need a couple more tracks. That was one of those. And I was like, oh, this is right. I just rap some shit. And then like that was it. Step out with
That's my shit.
Daryl. Nigga, Daryl.
That's my shit.
I fucking love you. Thank you. Daryl's crazy. I made that in LA at Daryl and Ringo's old crib. Daryl is Ringo's brother. That nigga is a crazy graphic designer, but also a crazy producer. And that nigga, he was just like, yo, I've been making some footwear shit. Yeah, he just mentioned that while playing hip hop beats. And I was like, nigga, show me a footwear slaps. And then he played that shit, and I was like, nigga. I just said hip hop beats. That's mad weird. But like, but he just played me that shit. Like, and I was like, yo, let me rap on this. And then I rapped on it. And then, yeah, that was that. That's a slap.
Super Looper.
I smile.
I smile. Oh, that's a fucking Goody Mob flip. That's CeeLo Green. And yeah, I just had to sample Dungeon Fam. I just had to keep that shit in. I sampled Dungeon Fam 3 times. Dungeon Family like songs I sampled 3 times. It's I Smile. Yeah, that's it. You'll keep on. Ensley, another Dungeon Family sample. Outkast, Southern Playalistic. Yeah, I did that shit. No, me and the homie actually Gerald recorded that shit, and then he did the loop and then reversed that shit, and then I was like, yeah, this is crazy. Let me rap on this. I sent it to Liv barred on that shit. Like Liv really rapped on that shit. That shit was crazy. Like Liv verse shitted on my verse. Like it's pretty insane. Like I was mad surprised. And then like I didn't like my verse so much, so I slowed the whole shit down. Like that's the like Ali loves the regular version, but I was like, but my verse is trash. Like so I slowed it down. And then yeah.
Garden of Truth.
Mavi.
Yeah.
Young Pharaoh. Young King. That nigga crazy. That I just needed that nigga on that shit. This Navy Blue put me on to this nigga. I immediately hit this nigga up. Like after he put me on to this nigga, I was like, nah. And I hit this nigga on Twitter. I was like, yo, where you at? And then he was like, yo, I fuck with you. He's like mad humble, mad loving, like mad, like he's just beautiful. And so he's like, bro, I fuck with you. It's crazy. I'm coming to New York this weekend. That's crazy you hit me. And I was like, yo, tap it, link up. And then we linked up, recorded that shit. And then I already had the shit recorded. and then he just hopped on that shit, and I just made the engine around that shit, and I make that beat too.
Decisions of the jerk chicken.
Slauson Malone on the guitar. He was gonna replay that shit, but timing was crazy. Cause I sent in the masters for Ensley like a week before. Like before the release date, cause I had to release that, cause the release date is my cousin's birthday, and that nigga was like my brother, and he like died when I was little, and like that nigga's just mad important to my life. So like I was like, yo, I'm gonna put that on his birthday. It gotta come out on his birthday. And then one of the first tapes I did with this same nigga who engineered and mastered this shit, and we did the same shit. Like I dropped the tape on his birthday, so I was like, yo, let's do that again. But I sent this nigga 30 songs. Like, I sent this nigga 30 songs and this nigga mastered that shit in like a week. So like, it was just like timing. So like, but yeah, Decisions is crazy. I love that shit. That was like my first time like rapping over some shit, like some reggae shit to dub, or like some dub shit. Like that was the first time I made some shit like that. And like, yeah, I love that song.
By any means.
Maxo, I made that shit too. The first draft of that beat is faster, but the second beat is mad fire. But the first beat is low key, like a slap. But like they both slaps. But Maxo snapped on that shit. That was just a filler too. That like when I made that shit, I was like, I just gotta make like another track that has this feel, and then it reminded me of Trauma. Like so, I was like, I need to make a full track like Trauma. So like, I was like, by the means, and then I wanted Max on that shit because we need more slaps together. And I was like, yo, Max, you gotta rap on that shit. And he rapped on that shit ASAP. Mad surprised me, bro, because he be sleeping on my beats. Yeah, nigga. This nigga be like, bro, I need some beats. Your beats crazy. Send this nigga like 10 beats, bro. He be like, bro, he mad picky though. Max is mad picky. Like if he'll record some shit, and if it's not flowing, he'll just trash it. Like that's just Max. Like you gotta love him for that. Like, cause that's how his whole process is. But I'm so happy he put it up that much.
I also I feel like I have to ask about the Black Woman as God track. The sort of duality of that.
Shit, with Asher.
Yeah.
With Asher,
yeah.
from Long Beach.
And that skit, like I thought it was really brilliant.
She's from Long Beach.
I just thought it was a brilliant track, you know, like I think obviously there's this like philosophy that you're espousing about, you know, the Black woman as God, but that track also is like being critical and also like maybe testing that, you know, that philosophy or that idea. And I just want to hear about what your thoughts
That whole
on
track
that.
is just crazy. Like I just knew I wanted the track because niggas always hit me with like, bro, this nigga Liv never pick up the phone. Like, so it's like all my best friends like always. So I was like, bro, I need a track where a nigga is just spazzing on me. Like at first I was going like low key ass Avery. Like I was like, bro, like call up. But then like Asher, me and her was just texting just one day while I was just making a beat. Cause like that beat I made, that beat is a voice memo from my homie Barrington's church. Like and it's like the pastor, like right before niggas about to pray, like he was like, all right, now let's pray, and then like praise God, and then like that's like praise God, and I just like so like I'm praising the Black woman and like in the beat, and then I just like, yo, I'm making this beat right now. Can you just send me like, you just spazzing on me not answering the phone and shit? And she just sent out my voice. Like that whole beat and song was made on the phone.
So that wait, does she know? She called you and made.
Through the phone.
She called you without having knowing that this was the idea.
Nah, I told her like, yo, like call me and be like, yo, like this nigga Liv,
Just
pick up the
spaz
phone and she's spazzing on my face.
I just think it's a beautiful conversation piece, you know. Like,
Nah, yeah, that shit. I love that shit. Like, cause it's like, there's so many layers to that. Like, it's like I don't even like saying Hotep because like I actually fuck with Hotep, but like, I don't fuck with the quote unquote like that shit. But it's like a play on it. Like it's like nigga like the black woman is that and shit, but she don't never like call it.
You not there?
Like where you at? Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like that too. That conversation, and it's like the conversation of being like she checking you because like. You supposed to be crazy.
Yeah, she's holding you accountable.
Yeah, it's like, I fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, nigga, I just made that shit from the voice memos. All that was voice memos and voicemails. That whole track. And then Ableton. And whoosh, and niggas made a baby. That shit was fire.
Nah.
No more fucks.
Oh, fuck.
No more fucks.
Damn, that's no more ginger. That's cool. That's cool. No more fucks.
Tyron.
No more fucks was produced by Cakedog, another Dungeon Family sample, Spotty Gupalicious, and that's my homegirls Amiri and Trinity, and they're a couple. They're lovely, and they like when you kick it with them, they just talk shit. They just talk their shit. Like, it's crazy. So, like, they did. So, like, I was like, yo, I need y'all just talking your shit about giving no fucks. And Cakedog produced that shit. And Cakedog is one of my favorite footwork producers.
Peace, God.
Jeremiah J, one of the best rappers and producers on the planet. He's like, I don't know, he's just crazy. And we was recording, we made that track watching Jet Jackson. R.I.P. Jet Jackson.
Thompson Young, yo.
Yeah, that if you don't know Jet Jackson, please go watch Jet Jackson. But like that shit's so fire. Like he was the only nigga that had a show like that.
On Disney Channel.
Nah, but like a nigga that was a celebrity.
Oh yeah.
Like in the show. Like you know what I'm saying? Like shit was crazy. But like
Fourth Wall shit.
you know what I'm saying? Like shit was crazy. But like we was watching that shit, recorded that shit. First time we got up, we recorded that and then I recorded a track for his album. And then I just took that. And then yeah, then the voicemail at the end is my homie Cody, who's in the psych ward right now. He's like my best friend, and he be leaving voicemails. He used to leave voicemails on my phone, and like he was talking about like gold teeth, like just us getting gold teeth. Like it's crazy. So I put that at the end of that shit, and yeah.
Praise God, is that?
Praise God. Is Praise God next? Oh shit, with the Aphrodite. Shout out to Queen. I think that's a Keisha Cole flip or some shit. I made that beat. And yeah, I just wanted some R&B type shit. Like I was like, yo, I need some R&B shit. I need some Diddy shit. Let me get my Diddy shit. And then what? Damn. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, but like yeah, I fuck with black people and like I need everyone else to fuck with black people and know that's like that's you. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where you come from. So it's like it's this is like mad off. But this is one clip on YouTube. This nigga Malik was showing me. And this nigga in London. It's like, he with the Nation. And whatever on that shit. But like, he with the Nation. And this nigga just speaking some mad black flags in like London. And this mad white people. And then he was just basically telling this old ass white man. He's like, I'm basically your father. Like, he was like, and I was like,
He's adamant on that shit.
yo, he was just 10 toes, like squad with niggas, and I was just like, yo, I was like, yeah, like this is like what I need people to he was being radical in his way or whatever, but it's like, nah, we just tired.
He's just speaking his mind.
And we just tired. We just tired. Like, you know, like niggas ain't radical, niggas is just tired. Like, so it's like
The idea of like the black rebellion, or just like just displacing from placement of agreeing with that idea is just, it's treated like it's a spontaneous thing, but it's been like a slow cooking thing of like just like generations of contemplation at this point. Like, unless you try to consult the intelligence of an entire people, it's like this shit is obviously not cool.
You know what I'm saying? It's obviously like, so it's like obviously. So I don't know, but and it's intentional, but it's not like
Abrasive.
yeah. Like I don't think I'm disrespecting in any way. Like me saying fuck pigs and me saying fuck Nazis, like on the punk shit, and like, or me saying like I don't know, like white people got me fucked up or some shit. Like that's not even disrespect.
Nah.
That's just facts. Like,
It's reinforced by a context that can't be denied. It's like the context is like mass genocide across it. It's just, like, you feel, I feel you. Yeah.
So it's like, but yeah, to answer your question, yeah, and it's intentional.
Facts.
Melanin. Yeah.
That's the last one. Melanin Pyramid Feature. Oh my god.
Oh my.
That nigga, bro, I used to love, I still love this nigga, but I used to bump the shit out of Pyramid Feature. Like, that shit was like crazy. He's low key was some of the reason for my first time going to LA, because the niggas who directed his video, I was talking to, along with like the Sid the Kid recording with them shit. So like, but like it was seeing that video, and then like it was crazy. He's like one of the illest niggas, and he's one half of Jet Age Tomorrow, which is like my favorite group. But like, yeah, that was just crazy to me. I was telling him the whole time, I was like, bro, you don't understand, bro. Like, when I was in Cincinnati, bro, that shit was crazy. Like, I couldn't do this in Cincinnati, like, in that time. But we recorded Slap. I got another verse to record for his album. But that nigga be making some shit, and we just made that. The kids at the ending, that's the kids outside, because he got his son and shit, and
That's crazy.
And he used to live, like, in Long Beach where there's mad kids, so it's just kids outside. So like it's this one part at the end where you hear the kids, and like that shit, that's my favorite part, because it's also a drop, and then you like and you hear the kids. That shit's crazy. But yeah, that shit. And then on the digital version, I got like it's different. I gotta low key fix that shit because I don't even know what's on the tape because I haven't even heard it yet. But like on the digital version, at the end, I got George Clinton performing in Funkadelic. They was performing in Birmingham in Legion Field. And I slowed that shit down. Like on SoundCloud, that's like the ending of Ensley. And I gotta like low key get it so everything is that. But like it's them performing like a track live, and I just slowed that shit down. And that was my first time seeing Funkadelic, and they was performing in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And that was like 2 years ago.
Wow.
And like that's the ending. And they ain't ended. Like,
Thank you, yo.
I love y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all gotta say y'all names and shit. Yo, your shirt crazy.
Oh, is that
Wow.
Dropping money, bro.
Oh shit.
Good. Yeah, so much.
Oh.
Like, the camera, like, basically cool. Like, that's what I was
Tyron, not Tyron.
It's like 2 hours.
Tyron.
That wasn't too bad. I was at least an hour and a half. At least
Akai solo?
Yeah.